Transformers 1 is the best Transformers movie in years and potentially the best film in the entire franchise, but the next movie in the series will likely be much different. Transformers 1 was the first animated theatrical Transformers movie since 1986's The Transformers: The Movie. Considering how successful the animated Transformers shows have been, it's shocking that there haven't been more animated films. While the film was not a huge hit at the box office, it has a Rotten Tomatoes critics score of 89% and an amazing audience score of 98%. Dedicated Transformers fans definitely want more animated Transformers films, but the series has always been more focused on live-action movies. Compared to the two animated films, there have been 7 live-action Transformers movies. Director Michael Bay made 5 Transformers movies, and after he left the director's chair, there have been 2 more films, 2018's Bumblebee and 2023's Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. However, all the live-action Transformers movies unfortunately focus on human characters too much. Every single live-action Transformers movie has centered on a human character. The first 3 Michael Bay Transformers films followed Shia LaBeouf's Sam as he got caught up in numerous battles between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Then, after LaBeouf exited the franchise, Mark Wahlberg's Cade Yeager took over the leading role. Bumblebee was centered around Haley Steinfeld as Charlie, and Rise of the Beasts introduced audiences to Anthony Romas's Noah Diaz. While there is room for human characters in Transformers movies, Transformers 1 proves that humans don't always have to be the protagonists. There are no human characters in Transformers 1 since the film is set on planet Cybertron. Instead of primarily following human characters, the plot of Transformers 1 showcases the brotherly relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron. Since Transformers 1 is the highest rated Transformers film in years, it's clear that these movies don't need human characters to be successful. However, after the strong character development of Optimus Prime and Megatron in Transformers 1, many are disappointed that a sequel to the film has not been announced. While it's unknown whether a sequel to Transformers 1 will happen, an 8th live-action Transformers movie is currently being developed. However, based on what is known about the 8th live-action Transformers movie, it's clear that it will not follow in the footsteps of Transformers 1 and will once again prominently feature human characters. While not many details are known about the upcoming live-action Transformers movie, it's been confirmed to be a crossover between Transformers and G.I. Joe. This crossover was teased during the end of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, in which Noah Diaz was approached by Agent Burke, who works for the G.I. Joe. Therefore, instead of focusing on popular Autobots such as Optimus Prime and Mirage, the next Transformers film will likely follow Noah and other members of G.I. Joe. The crossover between Transformers and G.I. Joe is still very exciting, but the Transformers live-action movies should pay more attention to the animated side of the franchise. There have been several animated Transformers series which date back decades before the live-action movies came around. Therefore, the Transformers franchise is rooted in animation, and the animated shows feature many of the best Transformers stories ever. Transformers Prime and the original series The Transformers, for example, are 2 of the best animated Transformer shows. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts actually did honor the franchise's roots in a lot of ways, taking inspiration from the animated show Beast Wars Transformers. Therefore, hopefully, the next live-action Transformers film continues to take inspiration from the franchise's extensive animated history. Transformers 1 proved that today's audiences can feel attached to Transformer characters without a human by their side, so hopefully, the upcoming crossover movie won't only focus on human characters. The future of the Transformers franchise is exciting, but its focus should be on the most iconic Transformers characters.